Hello everyone and welcome back to the Electric Table Talk. I'm your host Minen and I have my co-host here with me. Russell. Alright, we've been away for a very long time, but we're back with a new video and a reaction video at that as well. Today we'll be looking at the Rotom form of every type. And this video is by Secret21 Bobby, and we put the link to the original video in the description box below, so if you want to check it out. Today we're just going to give our opinions on what we think of these Rotom forms. So,
and I've never seen this video.
Plus, I've never seen this video. I think I've seen this a very long time ago, so it's really going to be exciting going back and to give my official thoughts on what I think. So we're just going to dive right in. Alright, so our first form that we have here is the original Rotom form, Electric Ghost. Plus, what did you always think about Rotom?
I've never really thought about Rotom.
We've never really thought about Rotom. Rotom is originally when Rotom came out, I think Rotom was forgettable.
What I can remember from seeing Rotom, I was intrigued by its typing, Electric Ghost. I thought, I thought I was cute. Oh, it's a ghost type.
It's an electric type, yeah. And
that's
then they had
intrigued me about Rotom.
And what its gimmick was that it was based on a poltergeist. So they incorporated that into the gameplay by making it possess household items. So we had
different appliances.
We had the refrigerator, the washing machine, the lawnmower, and a fan. Those are the original 4 forms.
And what I could remember is that what bugged me about it in Diamond and Pearl was that the different appliances
didn't have
remain the same Electric Ghost, but luckily they changed that in Platinum, which was
it Platinum that they, or was it Gen 5?
Platinum, they changed it in Platinum.
Oh, okay. So subsequently they adjusted the idea, which I really like. So for me, originally Rotom has, and I love the direction that Pokemon is going now. They're expanding the Rotom application. We saw it with Rotom Dex in Sun and Moon, and in Sword and Shield we're going to be seeing it being used more frequently in cute ways. Yeah, and I like it. I like the application.
Because it should be able to possess different electronics.
Yeah, and it doesn't necessarily have to be about gameplay.
Oh my god, the Rotom Arcade.
So Rotom Arcade is an electric fighting type with its signature move being Focus Blast. I love it. I would want a Rotom Arcade as well. And look at the Lucario. The person who put that Lucario design, I think, is genius. I love it. What do you think, Andrew? Boot or two?
Definitely Boot. I still think it still has. I still don't think I wouldn't want it to look more, because the Rotom appliances are a bit more plan drawn.
Yes, as in their schematic design is a little bit more simplistic.
Yeah, I think we should have gone. I didn't need the Lucario at the side.
Yes,
I think we can do without the Japanese
logo
writing at the top,
which is a Pokemon tournament if you look at it, which is a nice product placement. But
I think it needs to be a bit more simpler
in cohesion with the rest.
In cohesion.
But overall, I think this is a good idea. And besides some few minor adjustments, I think this could work. Let's see what the next one is. The next one is, after Rotom Arcade, Rotom Zap Electric Bug. I like the idea. I like the direction where it's going.
Because it's based off what a Bug Zapper.
A Bug Zapper is. So it's Electric Bug with the signature move Bug Buzz. Yeah, I think it's cute. Yeah, I like the design. I like the antennas. I think it's cool. Next up, ooh, that's cool. Rotom Shade. It's lighting up. Electric Dark. No, I don't think. I understand where they thought that it being a lampshade, Rotom Dark. I guess the light turning on and off, providing those intermittent changes between light and no light. Makes it dark.
Not really doing it for me.
No, I think we could have come up with something better. I think this could easily have been, if we had, in all honesty, if we had a light type, this would have worked, or it would have been pure electric. But I'm not getting where the dark typing fits into its design, so I would have to send this back to the drawing board. Rotom Blend and the electric steel type. I think this needs more work.
Mm-hmm.
I do like the idea. I like the direction. I like the concept. You know, it's a blender, and
Yes.
blender has these very sharp blades, and I think that's where the core concept lies. This design is way too simplistic, and it's
think that's what it
very
is?
simplistic. I think we could have added a little bit more detail to the design,
Yeah.
and the color is a little bit bland as well. I mean,
Don't they all have the same color?
not really. In the official designs, their color palette works. The silver to me is a little boring, and I need something to pick the eyes up.
Mm-hmm.
And Rotom Blend, I like the idea, and I would accept this idea, but I would just need a better design.
Yeah, I think the idea is not bad. The design.
But see, the removes is flash scanning, so I think that works as well. Next one is Rotom Candy, and I remember Rotom Candy, and I like the idea.
I get it.
I get it. And there is another artist did the Rotom forms. I don't know which video that is, and their fairy Rotom was a gumball machine, and I think that's a great idea too. And I think this cotton candy machine is a great idea as well. Just a little bit more fine tuning in design is what I would love. Signature move is Moonblast. Yeah, I think that works. I like Rotom Candy.
Yeah, I like Rotom
Yeah,
Candy.
just a little bit more fine tuning and it worked.
Rotom Sound.
Rotom Sound. I think Rotom Sound is in the thumbnail, and as I saw this, I just said we need to boot this design because this is way too simplistic. The color of that what's that part of
I think the design is lazy.
the design is boring, very boring, and it's just it's underwhelming. I'm sorry whoever came up with the design, but it needs just more. It needs more. I don't think it hasn't reached that part where it needs the official Pokemon's company's touch. It just needs to be redesigned.
Yeah.
This needs to be back at the drawing board. I don't like the color of the gramophone area. There's no detail in the body. I'm sorry, guys.
Rotom Quake.
Rotom Quake.
Love the concept. I think the design is a bit harsh.
It is. It's a lot. It's very busy. A lot of
Yes,
things
it
are going
is.
on with the design.
I love the concept.
Love the
but
concept.
design is just, it's a bit harsh.
It's harsh
Rotom.
for Rotom. Rotom is all about Rotom. Design is very round. It's not a very angular Pokemon, you know, in contrary to its first design where it has all of these electrical. It's sharp, but when it's possessing an item, if you notice, it has a very round shape, and this is severe. Like the idea, like the concept, the execution could have been better.
Design, yeah, we could have gone a bit more cute.
Um,
Rotom UFO.
Stunning.
I love it.
I love it.
Something on a Kirby though.
Yes, very Kirby, Nightmare in Dreamland. But I like it. Rotom UFO is electric psychic with a signature move psychic. I think it needs that touch, that Pokemon official touch, but I would so be here for UFO shaped Pokemon, and if that's Rotom. But what would Rotom be possessing though?
That is terrible.
That is a terrible design. I'm sorry, but
What the hell is...
boo. But I do love the UFO though. What's next after this horrendous Rotom evolution?
The different Rotoms.
The different Rotoms. Quickly, we didn't need a fan. The fan was redundant because of this flying levitate. It's infamous. It's a flying type, but it has the levitate ability. So that the redundancy is there.
They did it because all of them.
All Pokemon,
I guess it was
all
done
Rotom 4.
in-
Yes. So it was just like, I think the person didn't realize, oh, we're making a fan, but they're having the ability levitate. I don't know what we're going to do with Rotom fan in terms of the ability, if they're going to have hidden abilities, but I don't see that as being possible. Probably I will never know. But all the subsequent Rotom forms here I always liked. I wish Rotom Frost was more competitive because I really like the refrigerator design. Rotom Heat, love. I think everyone that came after the official release Rotom forms are all done well. My favorite is Rotom Mo. I think there's something sleek about it.
I like Rotom Wash.
And it's the competitive darling of
the
Rotom form. So that's it. How did you like this video? Do you think the designs overall were good? Did you like the direction of the artist?
I did. The artist, I mean, listen, it's not easy and kudos to whoever came up with these designs.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's really hard work. And